Free audio. No, we got ourselves a timeout.
Got ourselves a timeout here on the court with a quick lead by Team Adamson. Folks, we are getting all set up here, getting our mics, getting our camera angles. We'll have everything going in just a few minutes, but we are happy to be live again on the Sundance channel. Join us here on YouTube. We are excited to bring the action in week 4.
Little timeout action. Little moment for the players kind of regroup. It looks like team, which team is got the lead right now? I'm guessing Adamson, the healthy lead. Yeah, we had a little moment where some of the patrons here actually had lost some personal belongings, and we thought maybe it was right here, but to no avail. They did find it. So now the lady's going to be back to the action. We'll be calling all of it live and fun. 17 Team Adamson. 11 Team Jacobson. Let's see if Team Jacobson's going to change or shift their strategy coming out of this timeout. It seems like there's been a lot of pace, a lot of topspin, certainly less dinking than I would have expected. Just initially, I wonder if Team Jacobson's intent here is to try to slow Kelly and Jackie down. That ball sails long, pretty critical coming out of a timeout. And with that, we're at 13-17. Ladies trying to work their way in. Wow, good rolling ball. It's so tricky with that much topspin to be able to hit that. It didn't bounce up. What are you going to do, right? So with that, 18-12. And team... Oh, that's a good fourth off of a hot drive. Really nice hands. 13-18. It's just good ball. I mean, when it's high, it was a good looking reset. I liked her intent, just not quite able to get it low enough to make it unattackable. 19-13. Oh, that ball did not bounce up. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. Hey, we've all had it. It can happen to anyone when the ball just doesn't bounce like that. It either hits a hole or... But, you know, what do you do? You keep digging and see if you grind out the next one. That's a good middle ball. Really good game. Team Adamson taking out Team Jacobson 21-13. And now the men are coming up to see if they can perhaps settle the score and not make this 2-0. I tell you, I watched these guys play last week, Connor, and there was fire coming out of their paddles. It was hot. Hot paddles, really fast hands. And it makes for some really exciting points too. We're back in action, guys. Get a score for you here. 6s apiece. Team Jacobson taking on Team Adamson. Let's update these scores too. All right. With that, I think we're at 7-6. Seven. Nice looking drop. Wow, that's a fiery dink right at Josh's feet. Not a ton to be able to do with that one. 8-7. That ball sails long wisely. Let that bad boy bounce. 8 apiece. Just a big ripping backhand tui from Josh. I liked all of that and then some. Sails just wide, but only barely. Really good looking ball. Unlucky when it catches tape. 9-8. That ball long. 9s apiece. Little tap of the paddles. Josh to serve. Opts for the lob serve. That's a nice change up. Really big ripping third from Brennan. And with that, Team Adamson advances to 10-9. Tens apiece. Did a dogfight just to find out who's going to be able to change the side with the advantage at 11. And there it is. Nice soft hands. Good control. Team Adamson getting the edge there. 11-10 at the side change. Really good pickleball. For those of you who just joined us, this is Sundance Week 3. The 4-week preseason qualifiers here at Club Pickleball USA in Orem. We're really excited to have you guys with us. I'm Josh Smith and we have Connor also join us on the mic. We're going to be calling the action for you throughout the evening. Really fun action, really good pickleball. For those who've been able to be with us in the preceding weeks, we've had non-stop fun and few upsets. I got to tell you, I love to see an underdog get it done. And we're going to be able to see a lot of really exciting points, really exciting play tonight also. Just as we're in this little timeout side change break here, I want to take a second to recognize our sponsor, Open Ed. They've been a great supporter of local Utah pickleball, personalized education for you. Let's support those companies that support local pickleball. Looks like we're back to business here. Team Adamson to serve 11-10. Wow, really good defense. Not a whole lot you can do with that, but he kept the ball going. I mean, just get it over once, twice, you never know. 12-10. Wow, that's a big overhead. Really nice ball. Good feet there. Keaton's had a great tennis background and showing his stuff. 11-12. Nice ball. 12-12. Change up, soft serve. Wow, really good pickle. A lot of thought between those shots, those pauses. It's calculation. That's really exciting to see. 13-12. That's a swooping backhand. Made that thing look easy. Side out. 13s apiece. That ball held just a hair long. One more coat of paint on that ball and it might have been in, but it's not to be today. 14-13. Great defense here. Oh, good looking attack. Really good hands. Great defense there to get back in the moment. And with that, 14's all round. Oh, it's a good look. Brennan had him. He had the high ball. He got everything he wanted. Just not quite able to get away with that one. Giving Team Jacobson the edge. 15-14. It's a good drop. Little net cord. Another net cord. And that one just wide. Tough ball. Couple of net cords. Really good control coming out of that. 16-14. Oh, Keaton with a bombing Burt. Good shake and bake action. Jumping the corner. Clear across it for the winner. Team Adamson seeing 17-14. Wisely decides to take a timeout. See if they can little regroup here and find some answers for this advancing Team Jacobson offense. I've got to say, if it's a smoke show of a third, right, and you feel like the third alone is phenomenal, but then your opponent just comes in or the partner just comes in looking to capitalize on that, it's like turning a 2-foot putt or maybe a 5-foot putt into a 16-foot putt. The pressure is so much more intense. It's already a good ball, right? Their third's already fired. You see it coming. You know the trajectory. You're tracking it. But then having a big, able body come run around in front of you, that's tough for anyone. 17-14. And with that winner serve, 18-14. Knocking on game point. Keaton with a change up. And a ripping finish. 19-14. A lot of really good momentum here. See if they can continue. That one sails long. Tough little things. With that, game point. That's a good match. Tough dinking, really good action. Team Adamson and Team Jacobson going head-to-head there. 21-14, Team Jacobson. I don't know if you caught that last part there, Connor, but they just went to the races. I mean, it was a really tight, really close game up to that kind of, a few points before that timeout. And for those of you folks who saw that, there wasn't a whole lot. I mean, it's tricky because as a competitor, you're asking yourself, what did I see that was different? What are they doing that's changing? And folks, I got to tell you, I didn't see a whole lot of difference. I saw, good aggression, good offense, but I didn't see different choices per se. But hey, when everything's firing, pickleball really is a game of momentum, and there's just not a whole lot sometimes there's not a whole lot you can do about it. There was a timeout taken. That was great to see. But yeah, to no avail. Really, really good stuff. So the next one's going to be the first mixed event. So this will be, looks like Jackie's taking the court. And Josh. So we've got Jackie and Josh. And some decisions to be made with Team Jacobson. Awesome. All right, guys. So now we've got Lily and Keaton with Team Adamson facing up against Jackie and Josh. Excuse me, Lily and Keaton, Team Jacobson, facing against Jackie and Josh, Team Adamson. This is going to be our first mixed event for the evening, and I think we're in for a treat. It'll be really interesting to see, Connor, if there's going to be like fast balls out the gate, a lot of pressure, or if they're going to opt to dink and really try to set up the point.
Yeah, it's really hard in these first couple games for people to just get settled in, to let the nerves kind of subside. You see a lot of banger pickleball in these early games, so I really think the key to mixed is who can get comfortable, who can get into a rhythm and control the pace of the game.
Yeah, and as paddle technology increases, some of that pace play, we'll call it, continues. That's long. So with that, we're at Team Jacobson 1, Keaton to serve. Lily opts to drop, not quite there. One's apiece. Good return. A lot of pace on that from Keaton. Josh looking to pick that up for a tricky spinning drop. 2-1. That ball sails just a hair wide. Great serve from Lily. 3-1. A lot of great momentum coming in off the serve here. Team Jacobson. Yeah, that's a nice cut. That's all backhand spice right there. Really good ball, making a tough third. And with that, Team Adamson gets a notch on the scoreboard. 2-3. Big ball. That's a tough outside edge. That ball that Lily hit just barely grazes outside edge. And Josh did what he had to do. 4-2. Yeah, that's a good forehand step. He saw it floating. He just took a little bit more of a share of the court. Big roll, great shot. 3-4. Wow, good block. Lily's fourth was fire because Josh hit really nice third. Good pressure. 5-3. Oh, that's a tricky one. Keaton realized the minute he touched it that thing was sailing.
If you know Josh Diaz, one thing about him is he has a nasty backhand slice, and so props to Lily there on hitting a great third off that slice, and I think Keaton just got caught by surprise and the ball got popped up.
Yeah, I think so too. Bombing balls. Jackie coming in with a mission. Tying things up. 5 apiece. Josh to serve. It's a good look. Here's the thing. It missed, but only barely. Like, that's a good looking roll. I like the choice. And if nothing else, that'll keep your opponent guessing. 6-5, Jackie. Tough backhand pressure. Wow. Keaton got just barely the outside reach to make that thing work, and then follows it up as well. Another one on the board. 6s all round. Opts for the drop, and we're dinking, folks. But not for long. Lily just floating that one up a hair high. That's in Josh's kill zone. He took care of business. Oh my goodness, you guys see that? Wow, coming off of that tough overhead. I mean, it caught net. What are you going to do? But wow, Team Jacobson able to come out victorious. When the ball's right in front of you and right over your head, it's not looking good. Huge roll. Good dings. Yeah, Keaton, precision. That's precision. He's not going to miss that. That was like ready, aim, fire sort of stuff. He sat on it, looked at it, took his ball. That ball sails just a hair wide. Lily opting to let it bounce. Good momentum. 9-8, Team Jacobson. What a serve return. Josh opting to short hop that bad boy. Lily with great wills to get on it, but the spin was just too devastating. 9-9. That's that same backhand block that Keaton busted out maybe 3 or 4 points ago. It's vicious. He's at full extension, but he's still got full control. 10-9. Opting to let that one sail wide. 10s apiece.
That is a rare miss by Keaton. Keaton does not miss thirds. He's one of the most consistent players here tonight, and so that is a gift from Keaton and Lily over there.
And they will take her. Just wide, and with that, Team Jacobson gets the advantage at the side change. 11-10 against Team Adamson. Okay, folks, we're back in the action here. Coming out of the side change. Team Jacobson has the advantage so far. Oh, that's just good pressure. Keaton playing defensive work in the middle, switching to offense just as fast. I liked all of that and then some. So that's Team Jacobson notching that one at 12-10. Ooh, tough half volley slide. I heard the sole of his shoe blow out. Wasn't quite able to regain that traction.
It looks cool. It looks cool, but if
yes,
the ball doesn't go over the net, fortunately, looking good is not enough.
No style points today?
Style points for sure.
I'm giving style points.
Lily just hit what we like to call a Connor special. That is a clear overhead that unfortunately sliced and it sails long.
And Jackie with a nice little pressure serve there, getting him an extra one. So just like that, I think we're knotted up at 12s apiece, guys. Oh, there is so much top spin in that ball, and that's half the reason it goes down. Lily's got that ball. She can hit that shot. But with that much top spin, it's tough. It's really tough. Looks like they're leaning on Lily here to keep Keaton out of this action. Wow, and Lily handles business.
Jackie got what she wanted. She had some great dinks. Jackie got an attackable ball there, but unfortunately just got a little too excited and smacked that one out. But I think Josh might have saved him on that ball.
Yeah, perhaps. And then Jackie repeats the same thing.
And you can see the frustration.
Yeah.
You know, Josh knew he probably hit an out ball, and then
Yeah.
Jackie, right again, that speed up. She knew it was going out, but unfortunately her paddle was right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to get that out of the way. I mean, it's right there. Good ball, right at the feet. Good clean. Josh giving a real gentlemanly sorry there. He's a good dude.
Most of the time.
15, 14. Oh, wow. Keaton seeing that one float high.
And you know, Josh, from our angle, it looked like that one was going out as well.
Yeah, and it really might have been.
I'm telling you, I believe that leading out balls is one of the most overrated skills in pickleball.
Absolutely. Oh, interesting. They didn't come off the paddle right. Very uncharacteristic, very unusual misses there. Let's get some Well, there was a bit of confusion. Perhaps it was a timeout. No timeout call. We get your score. 16-15. Oh, nice look. 16's apiece.
I said overrated skills. I meant underrated.
Yeah.
More
We know what you
people
meant.
need to be taking advantage of the skill of leaving that ball.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. 16s. Yeah, true story. That's all I heard. When you said, I heard underrated. Because you're right. It really is. Oh, defense from Josh. And Jackie. Forcing Keaton to just hit the ball out of the court.
That was really the only spot he could have put it, because she would have had it.
Yeah, and he didn't want to give him one more touch. 17-16. Oh, that's just top spin. That's just top spin.
It is, and it's tough because I think Jackie left it because she probably thought Josh was there, but Josh, it was maybe a little far out of his reach, so he left it. It's a good spot, Mikey.
Yeah, perfect middle ball. And dipping, right, with all that top spin, just took it twice. Oh, good ball, gone straight at his opponent. Smart ball.
And if you're not familiar with the mixed game, you know, a lot of action happens when the gentleman, you know, squeezes middle and tries to poach those balls as the ladies are making cross. And he did a great job there of just finding the right ball to attack, and he went straight for it to Josh, and you know, Josh got
chicken wing handcuff. Yeah, I mean, it was right at his shoulder, inside spot, very tricky, even for a backhand. Really smart attack, great angle.
We got a timeout here by Josh and Lily. Excuse me, Josh and Jackie.
Good timeout, smart timeout. You know, at 19-16, they're trying to avoid a repeat of the last game where it kind of got out of their hands. So right now, we're at what I affectionately call game point eve. And you know, even though we might be doing the full 4 matchup tonight, it's probably match point eve in terms of who's going to be the first to 3.
It's true. Honestly, if Team Jacobson can pull this out, they'll go up 2-1 and have a lot of momentum going into the whole game.
Yeah. Nice timeout. Nice momentum right there. Team Adamson edging it out. 17-19. If they're going to do something, it's got to be now. That's pressure. I mean, what are you going to do, right? So, Team Jacobson at 20.
We have a game point here.
Yeah. And it's a bobbing, and Keaton runs in, but got kind of caught at his feet.
He got a little. I think it was a good move. He saw that Jackie was scooting back for the overhand, and as a defensive player, whenever you see them let the ball bounce or scoot back, you want to move forward.
Absolutely, regain the net. And just like that, 19-20, all the momentum with Adamson right now.
This is the excitement. Rally scoring.
Yes, it is.
One more point, tie things up to 20.
Oh, and he's hit it out of the court. That's so nice. By hit it out, I mean, it's in, but it's off play. What are you going to do, right?
And it's a great shot, but it's probably hard to see on camera from home, but these balls by Josh Diaz are dipping so hard.
Oh, it's an idea.
Incredible digs by Jackie, and then topping off with with leaving that ball. It was juicy, up and high, probably attacked it, but really smart of her to leave it.
And now 20s apiece. Oh, Jackie, unfortunately sailing that one long, but no score, right? Still 20s.
It is a score, actually. They're tied at 20s, and so now the rally score applies.
Oh, tough ball.
What an unfortunate way to end a great match. Josh returns the serve into the net. Josh, how many times have we seen that?
Yeah.
A team comes from behind and rallies scoring, and all the work, and then all of a sudden it slips away. And once they get to 20.
It's a cruel and unusual punishment because they earned it, right? They earned to be in that spot. But to your point, Connor, I mean, it's not over till it's over. So that's helpful for me and the viewers. So it sounds like when they were both at 20s, you can score, right? It reverts back to rally scoring. The freeze is over, reverts back to rally scoring. Don't have to be, but always serving. You can't win unless you're serving, correct?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
You have to win on your serving rally scoring.
Okay.
You're frozen at 20 until the other team gets to 20. If it's tied 20-20, then the next point is a rally scoring point.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's helpful. Thank you. So an easy way to think of it, once you get into, finishing the game, you got to be serving. You have to be serving. Also pleased that you're with us here tonight. This is a fantastic night of action here, Qualifier USA. This is the Sundance week 3 of 4-week preseason qualies. And we're going to be bringing you all of the action here tonight. Play by play, breaking it down, keeping you up to date with the scores. Really happy to be with you. What we do is just want to take a second to talk about our sponsor, Marriott Hotels. Really excited to have Marriott joining them, the Sundance family, supporting these athletes that play local Utah pickleball. That's a nice. When I heard that they were getting involved, I was really excited. True story. I travel for work here and there, and I consistently, I almost want to say exclusively, stay at Marriott's, and I always really enjoy being able to get into my room at night. It's clean, it's safe, it's neat, it's tidy, I'm familiar with it. The temperature's always set perfectly, the staff are so friendly, and let me tell you, they do a fine breakfast. This would be a good one. We've got an interesting matchup here. This is game 4 of this team matchup. These athletes just kind of getting things going here, warming up. But we will keep things running for you once they get started. All right, folks, kicking things off here. Looks like the ball in Kelly's hands. Team Adamson to serve.
On Team Adamson, we have Kelly Stewart and Brennan Adamson facing Braden Jacobson and Avonlea Dahl.
Oh, nice ball. I looked away, so I missed who hit that third, but that got a high fourth for a big finish. 1-0. Nice hands. Good defense. You got one team at the kitchen line, one team in transition, and guess who comes out victorious?
And it's credit to Kelly and her amazing resets there. She survived shot after shot, and Brendan was able to stick his paddle in there on a poach and win the point for him.
Yeah, get it done. And then she just brings heat in the right space. Really good shots.
And going down the line too. In mixed, a lot of times the ladies are attacking cross, but it's really important in mixed for the lady to keep the guy honest by attacking down the line.
Yeah. Look at your score here. 1-3. Close. Oh, Brennan saw it. I like the step. He saw it. Just a miss hit, right? It was a great choice. He was there.
He was there. Great drop by Kelly. A lot of topspin on that.
Oh, it's a good high ball. I don't hate the choice. Just missing. Just open, right? Just open paddle face.
You can see Avonlea kind of laughing at herself there. She knew she had a ball to attack and kind of just shanked it, so she's keeping a positive attitude there and laughing about it.
Love it. Oh, that's nice. It's a good pattern.
It was. I think Brennan just caught a little off guard there. He was off balance, leaning to his left, and Avonlea rightly puts it down the middle.
Oh, nice third. Braden with a really nice third. And Braden attacking with pressure. Fives apiece. Oh, that's good. It's good defense. Kelly pushing it down his feet, causing him to reach, making it really difficult. 6-5, Adamson. Oh, that's a flat drive if I've ever seen one.
Avonlea almost got it back.
Right, she did. I mean, that was a great ball from Kelly. A lot of pressure. Sixes. Oh, Brennan with the wheels.
Wow, I think that ball hit Braden right on the knuckles. Kelly kind of just sliced it, and it was probably going out. Tough to get out of the way, but Braden got it back, but I think he's probably got some bloody knuckles after that one.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly nearly touches it.
I think she tried to, and at the very last second, she kind of just squeezed her arms together. And
let's just say wisdom prevailed.
Yes, absolutely.
8-6. Six eight, excuse me. So now we are at 9-6. Uncharacteristic misserve there. Notch and one on the board for Team Jacobson. Seven, I believe the call was 10. Apologies, we'll get to the right serve here. That one sailing long in any event. It must be 11. All right, that gives us the nod we need. So, Team Adamson edging Team Jacobson at this stage, 11-7. Really good pickleball. There's been some killer points and defense just as fast. So we're going to keep watching this. this is a good spot for the athletes to really kind of assess take an assessment with how they're playing, the choices they're making, the decisions leading up to this point. It's not a formal timeout per se. I mean, we could call it that. I guess we get into semantics. In any event, they get a moment when they switch sides to hydrate, talk with their team captains, talk with their coaches, and look at their strategy moving forward. What do you expect to see from Team Jacobson, who's down, coming into this second half?
I think they're playing a good game. Again, I think a lot of what it comes down to is the team that's on offense, that is the team that's serving. If they can learn to win the transition zone and get to the net and get into that dink battle, they'll make it a 50-50 battle. But if they're trying to win the game from the baseline, or if they're trying to win from the transition zone, it's really hard to get an advantage. And in rally scoring, the team that can do that is really the team that's going to pull ahead.
Yeah. Nice ball. That thing bounced so high. I think it was over Brennan's head. Really good overhead, good power, and clean feet too. It's good to see. Oops. 8-11. Nice cross-court action. Brennan getting involved there. 12-8. Wow, good defensive shot. Kelly came in on a mission, having earned that really nice high ball. Oh, he digs it out, and then so does Kelly. Oh, that's a nice cross court. Really good pressure. A really good response. My goodness, they are balling all out. Good serve. That thing sails just a hair long. Team Jacobson, 11-12. That's just a good wind-up. When there's that much wind-up, you got to respect it, right?
There's a lot you can do with it. There's a lot you can do to disguise it as well. Josh, while we're here, I just want to highlight Braden Jacobson for a bit. Braden's one of those kids that has come onto the scene really in the last year or so.
Yeah.
He started playing a bit and drilling with his dad a lot, but about a year ago he started really competing with the higher level players, coming in on a Tuesday night league and really, finishing in the top 3 teams every now and then. And now Braden, he's one of the younger folks here tonight, but he's still solidifying himself as one of the top players. And so it's really fun to see young talent like that really, really blossom. Yeah,
Utah's full of guys that can ball. Young guys, young gals. They're getting it done at an earlier age than ever before. And it's really, that thing is in. We're going to call it in. Wow.
That was, I would say, a generous line call from our perspective.
Yeah, we played on. Let's put it that way. But no, to your point, he's just firing on all cylinders right now. And, it shows his work. I've seen him working. We've all seen him here at the club, hitting reps, drilling, getting it done, putting in the time, and it's paying dividends tonight. That ball did not bounce. That's the second time we've had a ball just kind of crumple at that last moment. Let's see if Adamson can get a little stretch here. 14, I believe 15. That's a good serve. And with that, we are at 15, I believe, 15s. Yeah, Brennan with a nice drop and a really good step to get that thing finished. 16, 15. Kelly to serve. Good serve. Team Adamson capitalizing, ripping off a few here in a row, stretching out this lead. 17-15 at a critical stage in the game. Smart timeout. Really wise. Yeah, Team Jacobson doing the smart thing and taking that timeout trying to hem or stop the bleeding here and see if we can't get this thing back under control for them. Looks like we've had a couple of lead changes in this matchup so far. We expected it to be this exciting, and it has delivered. Really, really fun pickleball. We appreciate you guys joining us. For those with us tonight, this is week 3 of the 4-week Sundance Pickleball League preseason qualies here at Club Pickleball USA in Orem. We're just coming off this timeout here. Kelly and Brennan with all the momentum right now, looking to continue to press. And a good timeout. Really smart timeout. Team Jacobson able to win the point, stop the flow, 16-17. Oh, that's a tough ball. Probably sailing long. I mean, in that moment, what are you going to do, right? The ball's coming flat, it's coming right at you. There's just not long enough to really assess sometimes, but Brendan knew, wishes he could have that one back. 17s apiece. Paddle snap in the middle. Kelly, an uncharacteristic miss there. That's a good shot for her. It's a great shot for her. She's got the best cross court I've ever seen in my life, and I mean in my life. That one sailing long. So with that, Team Adamson tying it up at 18s apiece. Yeah, it's good defense, but Braden's roll, right? Just coming in with a lot of pressure off that dead bounce and able to finish the point there. 19-18, Team Jacobson. Oh, good approach to the kitchen. Team Addison coming out advantage. 19-19. Both teams looking for game point eve. Oh, and Brennan capitalizing on Kelly's killer third shot. Match point, or game point, I guess we'll call it. 2019, Team Adamson. Can they do it right here, folks? Yeah, that'll do it. Really good battle. So, Team Adamson taking out Team Jacobson. 21-19, multiple lead changes, ton of action. Really glad you caught that. That was a pleasure to call that game.
Josh, what a match. They finished 2-2.
Yeah.
And again, this is the preseason, so even though we all want it, we will not be seeing a singles dream breaker tonight.
Yeah, my heart is broken and I'll be crying myself to sleep tonight. We're going to keep it going for you guys. We have another matchup. We'll find out who here soon. Keep bringing you the action live from Club Pickleball USA. Really excited to call these games for you. And we would be remiss not to take a second here for a shout out for our sponsors. Marriott Hotels being really good partnering with Sundance and helping them. Really excited about that partnership there. And then of course, Open Education. Personalized education for you. Let's support those companies that are supporting local pickleball. Yeah, this has been a wild ride. We talked a little bit about it a couple of weeks ago. A lot of the thanks, Con. A lot of the teams have really had to work the strategy here because they've found the duper cap creating a whole nother level of strategy in this contest. I'm a fan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're excited to bring to you multiple camera angles on tonight's live stream, and the best of all of them. I know you all want to see our faces, but here we are, the two people behind the mic, Connor and Josh.
Is this the camera?
This is us.
Sup, team? We're glad that you're with us. This has been really fun pickleball action, and we're going to keep calling it for you guys live as it comes to us. Looks like our next page up is going to be... who are we playing? Is this?
It's going to be a good one, Josh. We're about to see a matchup between Team Boydston against Team Larson.
Yeah.
So on Team Boydston, we're going to see Thatcher, Clayton, Ella,
Yeah.
and...
Do we know who their fourth is?
Yes, it's the 14-year-old, but she's not 14. She's actually 11.
Oh, that's right. And she played lights out. Remember watching her that first time?
Elsie Hendershot.
Elsie Hendershot.
I gotta apologize to Elsie because I was saying she was 14, not giving her credit for being only 11.
She gets to get the street cred because she's just 11 and throwing down. Throwing down. I know the family. I know they're great pickleball players, but I remember her being really little last time. I think we're in Brigham City. There was an event, and I remember seeing her. And she's grown, and that's obviously come into the game, obviously able to hit and handle those big pressure moments. Really fun to watch her get it done. I'm looking forward to tonight too.
I know it's going to be a good one, and obviously if you've heard of UR Pickleball, it's an organization here in Utah County with some local pros. Tonight is a clash of some UR Pickleball players. Obviously Team Boydston, a lot of UR players coming. Bryce Larson on his team is also a UR player. We'll get the rest of the roster for Bryce Larson's team. I believe it's Bryce and Paige Miles and Mackenzie Hosea that you see warming up here on the court now. And Landon is also their fourth player. So Landon, a player that we haven't seen as much play, will be joining them tonight.
What's Landon's last name? Do we know?
You know, Josh, I want to say Dembo.
Where is he?
That's the Spanish word for reggaeton.
Where is Landon? I'm trying to know if I know Landon. Oh yeah, awesome.
Disbro.
That's right.
Landon Disbro. I was close with Dembo.
You were very close.
It's a Latin word for reggaeton, but hey, you know.
Here's the thing. I feel ashamed. Landon's number is one of the Landons on my phone, and so I should have remembered that he was joining us. I saw him earlier and meant to say hi. That's really fun.
Josh, let's talk a bit tonight about the Sundance League format and what the preseason is all about. So you have this preseason going on. All of these teams are trying to make it into the Premier League, the final phase of the Sundance League, where the top 8 teams will advance to compete for $20,000. So the way this works in the preseason is there are 4 nights, over 4 weeks. Each night, the top 2 teams will guarantee their spot into the Premier League, the main season, you could say. So it's week 3. We've already had 4 teams qualify in the first 2 weeks. There are 2 weeks left, 4 spots remaining, and there's still 8 teams.
Yeah, really coveted positions, obviously. All of these teams are playing, when all of them are playing great, any of them could be in one of those qualifying teams. They're all fantastic athletes, great pickleball players, but like you said, you got to get it done. What happens if a team that's already qualified wins again?
So the teams that have already qualified, they lucked out. They don't have to play any more of the remaining games in the preseason.
Okay.
So the first 4 teams that have qualified are not playing here tonight. And if I'm not mistaken, those 4 teams are Team Thorne,
Yep.
Team Homer,
Yep.
Team Smith,
Oh yeah,
and Team Hall.
yeah.
So those 4 teams have qualified. They have secured their spot. They're going to duke it out for $20K in a couple weeks. And these remaining 8 teams, Josh, it's a toss-up. It's tight. We have some good teams competing for those spots tonight. 2 of them we're about to see right now. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, really, really motivated athletes, all really excited to get a chance to look at that full season and a shot at 20 grand.
That's no small change.
That's better than a slap in the face with a wet fish, as we say in Australia. That's.
Do they say that? Are you just making that up?
No, I mean, that's where I got it from. No, here's the thing, mate. We say all sorts of things, and we'll never know whether I actually say that or not.
Yeah, see, you have the liberty of being able to make stuff up all you want.
No, it's going to be fun. It's going to be really good.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us. We are going to take a break here as Team Boydston and Team Larson get set up to duke it out in the second matchup in week 4 of the Sundance League.
And the cameras are on them. And we are rolling. Welcome back, folks. We'll keep the scores running for you. Just out the gate, Paige getting a nice serve. Able to get us on the board. Team Larson, 1-0. That's a baseline if I've ever seen one. Oh, tough. Ella kind of did the my bad. She saw that the reach might have thrown off. Obviously just a hair.
And that, Josh, that probably comes with playing with your partner enough and just getting experience of knowing when they're going to take a ball or when they're going to leave it.
Yeah, for sure. Nice cross.
Elsie does it right back. Goes down the middle, solves the riddle.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. That was a confident bombing backhand two-y winner. Really good stuff. 1-2. Ella to serve. Oh, nice dinks. Nice control. Team Larson coming out victorious. 3-1.
Elsie taking a second to rip the sweatshirt off. Yep, that's exactly right.
Oh. Paige mishitting that one just a hair. Good spin, I'm suspecting. Creating the unforced.
Creating the unforced, yep.
Oh yeah, good pressure.
Josh, and I gotta say, for those that don't know, Paige and Mackenzie here on Team Larson, both of these ladies have played pickleball at a very high level while being pregnant.
Yeah.
And I think Paige actually won the most recent Sundance League Season 3 when she was like 7 months pregnant.
Yeah, 7 months plus. That was so fun, so exciting.
So incredible.
Yeah, we call it pregnancy power. I've seen a number of women really ball out, get it done, very pregnant, and it's so impressive. And it just leaves me stunned.
If you think about it, like what sport in the world can you get wrecked by a pregnant lady?
Yeah. I mean,
it's incredible, and they're it doesn't even seem like they're missing a beat. So
no, they're not. I think that court edge. What's the call? Let me see. Yeah, the call is good. Great shot. 4-5, I think, with that. Let me see. 4-5.
That's exactly right,
folks. Confirmed. That one sails long. Team Larson getting the edge. 6-4. Paige to serve. That's a nice wind. It's good control.
Taking a second here to find the ball. Seems like it spilled over to court 5 and interrupted another game. But here we are, back at it. 5-6.
That was going to be nice. It's a good look. It's a really good look. Not quite able to clear the net, but tell you what, that's lethal if it does. 7-5. Dink battles. Oh, tough ball. Really good dink strategy right there. Cross-courting, pulling that wide, going on the inside. Able to get the high one.
I like it. One of the first dink rallies that we've seen here in this matchup.
6-7. Tough half volley off the back heel. That's going to make things very difficult.
It's tough to hit a ball when you're moving back.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, Ella, big step, nice finish.
One thing I really like that Ella does is when she gets an overhead like that, and even when she's dinking, you never really know where she's going to hit the ball because she disguises it so well.
Yeah.
Like there, Paige was pretty confident it was coming middle, and then Ella just dinked it to the line on Mackenzie's side.
Oh, nice dink.
And literally Yeah, right as I said that, Mackenzie did it right back. It looked like she was going to pull the trigger there for a second.
It did. Open paddle face, pointed at the core, but she just soft touched it. Nice half volley. Another one. That one sails wide, no?
It looked like it was wide, but
body language I'm seeing.
I think they saw it in, yeah.
Okay, here we go. 8, 9, Team Boyson. Oh, that's just so much spin. It didn't bounce up.
Nope, that ball stayed flat.
10-8. Team Larson. Oh, that's a wicked third. Boy, Paige came in on a mission after that third, winning the side change 11-8. Really, really good stuff.
And Josh, was it just me or did I see Elsie do a pirouette?
I believe there was a pirouette.
I learned that from you in week 1 of the preseason. A pirouette, a French word for 360. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, I believe that is correct.
Look at this Aussie speaking French even.
He's multi-talented. He's multifaceted. And feel free, folks, to fact check me. If I got it wrong, I apologize profusely.
Throw it into the comments, folks, if you're joining us here tonight. Let us know you're there. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know if our mics suck. We want all of it.
Okay, guys. Side out. 11-8. Opting to let it bounce and very wise with that. Team Larson, 12-8. Getting a pretty nice lead here, starting to stretch it out, Con.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's, you know, sometimes getting the lead early on is a bit dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in pickleball. Oh, clips cable but doesn't stay in. The nod goes to Team Boyson with really good patience. 9-12, Ella's serve. Elsie's cross-court roll is so sick. And what I liked about that, no, they didn't win the point, but what I loved about that is she hit that same cross-court roll multiple times and then fires on one of them. You can't tell what she's going to do.
That's really what the game at the kitchen is all about. It's not, you're not just dinking for the sake of dinking. No one's playing patty cake because they like it. Everyone is waiting for the right ball to speed up.
14-9, Team Larson seemingly in control of things. Paige to serve, looking to continue their campaign. Oh, that ball skipped off the paint. That was a tough serve. It looked like it might have sailed long, but that's certainly what caused the error there. Tough break, really good serve. 15-9. Ella pulling the trigger, missing that one long. 16-9.
That one, I think Paige was able to read slightly. She didn't get her paddle up. She just dodged to the left and let that ball sail.
Oh, Kenzie nearly able to dig that thing back to life.
Almost kept it alive.
Yeah.
Josh, I gotta say, I am surprised at how this game is playing out right now with the 6-point lead for Team Larson.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sails wide.
Elsie almost.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's a good look. You can't fault it. It's a great look.
It's one of those that you're just so wide. You know, if that ball lands in, it's just a gut shot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was just a couple inches wide.
You just kind of got to watch it and hope, right? Same thing. So here's the thing. The question is now, do you keep going for it? Quick timeout being called, so Team Larson with a commanding lead, 18-10. Do you keep going for that same cross court? Do you change the pattern? She's hitting it because she can make it.
100%.
Right.
And I think actually that was a strategy. You saw Elsie and Ella get together on the point before, and Ella said some words, and I think that was the shot they were going for. So it was the right idea, and maybe just not quite executing it the way they wanted to, but, you know, Not a terrible idea to keep some of those balls short and force Mackenzie and Page to come up and dig those balls because they're so great from the baseline.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're fire from the baseline. They've both got a phenomenal tennis background. Mechanically, they're done near perfect. So if you can bring him to the line and minimize some of that, try to neutralize, certainly even the score, that's a great strategy. Quick score check here for you folks. I believe we're at 18-10. Team Larson will give you a confirmation in a minute. Yes, confirmed. Oh, that was an overhead. Do you think, is there an advantage to being a little shorter with the overheads? I mean, if it's too high, no. But if you're at the net, perhaps.
You know, I don't know the answer to that. I think if it's an overhead, I don't think the advantage is on the shorter person's side, but I do think that dinking and for fast hands, I think it might be.
Yeah.
We'll have to grab Elsie after the game and get her thoughts on the matter.
Oh, that's a good dig, and with that, Team Larson 20-11. They got a nice lead. They got budget to play with, looking to finish. Oh, and a good game. Uncharacteristic. Unforced right there at the last second for Elsie, but really good battle. The score certainly not indicative of the gameplay. Team Larson becoming out victorious over Team Boyson 21-11. We didn't see that cross court again, did we?
Yeah, you know, I think that was an interesting matchup because what we saw a lot there was Paige and Mackenzie didn't really get to the kitchen to dink very much. They were just attacking them off on the baseline. They were attacking it from no man's, and I think it kind of threw Ella and Elsie a bit off guard. It was like not the typical pickleball that you'd be expecting, you know?
Yeah, and I think everybody who plays has had that experience, whether it be because the player that you're competing with is unconventional, or they got some unique shots, or what have you. But even if they're a grade or a level or two lower than your level, it can be really tricky because shots are coming that you may not anticipate, right?
Totally.
It can catch anyone off guard.
It really can, and when you play pickleball and you're used to people resetting and getting to the kitchen, and now all of a sudden they're no man's and they're rocketing balls at you, you're like, what's going on?
Exactly. Yeah, it's tricky. It takes a minute, but yeah, it's really. There is an ability for a team to be able to come out victorious when they're closely matched, even if, well, there goes my mic, even if they are at transition, especially if they have an advantage in the fast driving topspin.
Yes.
Which I don't know. Here's the thing, Kenzie and Paige's hands, their topspin, their control, all their mechanics, phenomenal, right? Their 2Es are bomb flat, a lot of roll, they've had years of tennis, so they're really good. It's a good strategy, and it paid off tonight.
Yep, 100%. Well, our second matchup tonight in the Larson-Boydston game is now up to the gentlemen. We have Thatcher Schwendeman and Clayton Boydston on the Boydston side, and Bryce Larson and Landon Disbro for Team Larson. And this is going to be a fun one because obviously Bryce, Thatcher, and Clayton, they're all good buds. They're on the UR Pickleball squad. So if we're lucky, maybe we'll get some chatter tonight from one side, maybe some smack talk, a little friendly banter, if you will.
A little friendly banter. That'd be fun. I suspect there will be some fun. Let's put it that way.
Any initial thoughts as to each team's strategy, Josh? What do you think they're going to come out and show tonight?
Well, first of all, let me ask this. Is Landon a regular on the team, or is he a sub tonight?
You know, I'm not positive on that, Josh. My hunch is that Landon is a sub.
Because Landon didn't play last time we watched Team Boydston. He did not.
That's correct. Let's find out here just a second.
Hey, this has got the score... this has got the score there. How do I get it so it's...
I just zoomed in here. Add that.
Thank you. And then I just...
And now let's reset. Yeah, reset.
Okay. Nice. tell me when we're live. All right, we won't be just moving on.
So
won't even bring it up.
I guess, yeah. I think Landon is better.
Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that on air. And if we just don't,
it gets viewership.
There you go. Oh, Bryce read it. He read it and was ready to go. Very, very nice. All right, I'm going to get your score here. Okay, with that, scores are
2-2,
4-2. 4-2. That's a good bounce.
A bit
ambitious?
Ambitious would be the right word, I would say.
Score count? 3-4? Larson.
Man, Bryce must have thought that ball was throwing out because he let it go, but it was probably an inch in. Oh, and then Clayton will send it back.
What are we at now? 5? Yeah. Nice dings. And a high. The hands are just so good. Yes, it was a high ball. Yes, it was an attackable ball. But Bryce is there, and he's a wall. So what are you going to do?
I know. That's what makes the men's matchup sometimes so tricky.
Yeah.
You don't want to attack because the counter's going to come back quickly.
That's right. Nice feet. If you're watching Thatch step over. That's good. It's good action.
Folks, if you're just tuning in, this is the second matchup in week 3 of the preseason of the Sundance League. We are in game 2.
Scores are wrong right now.
Ladies have already played their first matchup with
6-5.
The gentlemen battling out for the second game. We'll get a score check for you.
So with that, it's going to be 6s. Oh, nice ball. Yeah, it's a good shot. I mean, rolling, tricky. 7-6. Nice roll from Landon. That thing sails wide on Thatcher's response. Not quite able to neutralize and get in the kitchen on that one. 7-8. Oh, that's just a good drive. Kind of in, little chicken wing action. Really good action. 8-8. Thatch to serve. Rolling's third. Rolling serve. I think we've seen that one before. And with that, they advance. 9-8. Similar ball. We're seeing that come off high off Landon.
This is a dangerous time.
Yeah, it really is. And about now they're going to be taking a timeout. Well, they're going to get it anyways on the side change. So Team Boyson coming with a raging momentum there. 11-8 in, 3 or 4 exchanges.
And Josh, when that happens, that's exactly right. It was 3 or 4 points off drives, off serves. When something like that happens and you're the team that's unfortunately getting the beat down, you have got to slow the point down. You have to extend the point because there's nothing worse than just losing quickly, especially in high scoring.
Yeah, and that thing was running away from him. It really is a game of momentum. And if you can slow down your opponent's momentum, all the better. Okay, Thatch and Clayton looking to continue their assault. We're dinking out the gate. This is interesting. Oh, perhaps Thatch a little too... I don't think that was a miss intent. He really has that shot.
He had it. He was trying to be sneaky with it.
Maybe, yes, that's the word. And I could see it.
But a good lead there by Thatcher. Was long just a little bit.
Oh, we're good.
Josh, want to highlight that we do have 4 sponsored players here on the court tonight. Clayton is sponsored by the pickleball company Maverick. Bryce is an emerging pro with the Selco program. Actually, using a new paddle, the Rev paddle. I'm assuming he just took on a new sponsorship. And Landon just posted the other day on social media a new Gearbox sponsored athlete. So
fantastic. Yeah, big congratulations all around. Really exciting to have the support of those great companies. It's good stuff.
Ooh, Landon seems to be a bit shook up after that point. Maybe took a lead step.
13-11. Let me get to these points updated. (12-13). Good chatter though. Like the communication between Bryce and Landon there.
Bryce went for ball and missed it, but Landon was there to keep the point alive.
Mm-hmm.
For a couple more shots.
Yeah, extended that.
That was an insane dig by Clayton. Clayton, but that ball was going out. I think Bryce, Landon trying to be a little cheeky there.
Yeah, perhaps. I like that, little cheeky. 15. 12. And on that, Larson edges things out, 13-15. Side out on the serve. We're getting towards the finish line here. Both teams sensing it. Oh, nice serve. 14. 15. See, that's the challenge with coming over that far. It just leaves empty court, especially if you're driving, because there's just no time to get back to the spot that they're blocking it into.
And it's kind of a double-edged sword because I think it's one of Bryce's strengths.
For sure.
To create chaos. When he's playing mixed, he does it really well. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's doing.
Or where he's going to be.
But sometimes, it's not always needed, right?
Yeah.
It's just finding the balance and playing to the pace of the game. A wicked 1-2 by Clayton.
Yeah, 17-14, nice combo to get the edge. Oh, the gesture of apology.
Classic, sorry, not sorry.
Classic, sorry, not sorry. The coveted net return clip drop dead ball that we've all want to master, because you'll be an overnight sensation if you can. And nobody will. Teams opting to dink. Great point.
We almost had a dink.
We almost had a dink rally. 18. Yeah, no timeout called. Interesting. I really expected something with this huge lead.
Yeah, let's hope this plays off for
Okay,
him. And it does.
Team Larson believes.
They get a hold. 18-20.
18-20.
This is where things get exciting.
I tell you, I'd be calling the offensive timeout right here,
Absolutely.
just to shake things up.
Not a bad idea.
That one-legged roll is so good. So much topspin.
Oh, Landon had 2 great digs.
Trying to will it over, he did. It was great shots.
And that's really the key, isn't it, Josh? It's just willing the ball over.
Correct, that's right. Oh, Team Larson. And here's a piece. Team Boydson with an opportunity to regain game point. Let's see what happens on the same matchup here. Okay, that time. Oh, no, that's the game. 20-something.
That's right, 22-20.
22-20.
Man, Josh, I almost had deja vu there, reliving.
Me too. It was
Josh Diaz, where they come back. You know, they hold the team at 20. They come back to 20, and then the other team goes up 1, and then they return the serve out. Bryce almost hit that serve into the net, but he willed it up just enough for it to go over. But unfortunately, a bit too early on the speed up by Landon, and that seals the game for him.
Yeah, and what I got to tell you, what I really like to see, Thatcher was once again, maybe 2 points later, going cross-court with Landon. Do you remember that other point where he opted to go to Bryce instead of the speed up,
yes,
and it didn't work out for him? And then maybe a point or two later, he found himself in that exact same pattern. He's on the right side, Landon's on the right side, they're cross-court dinking, and he didn't go straight. He played it out, and eventually Landon just wasn't able to clear the net on one of his dinks.
It's a painful game of patience.
Yeah.
There's a time to just fire away, but there's a time to dink and wait until you get what you want.
Yeah.
And in that case, you're spot on. Thatcher just quickly good Landon, and he got what he wanted.
Yeah, and coming off that last exchange where he did go up Bryce and it didn't work out in his favour, dare I say, he was that might have been lingering in his mind a little bit. It was 1 or 2 exchanges later.
Hey, he learned from it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's a sharp player, really good pickleball.
So game 2 going to Team Boydson. It looks like we're going to see, now we're headed into our mixed matchup, so it looks like we're seeing Landon and McKenzie for Team Larson. And we're going to see Clayton and probably Elsie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Josh, I didn't know this. I found out that Clayton and Elsie have been playing together. Not a crazy amount, but they have been playing a bit together in, friendly tournaments on Tuesdays or Thursday nights.
Okay.
They're trying to play together, I think, in the minor league tournaments. They're trying to head to the
APP?
no, minor league pickleball.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I think they've got a squad together, and they're trying to qualify for that. So there's some good team chemistry on that side.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Budding new partnership. Maybe you'll find gold. You don't know what it's going to be like. That's really, really fun.
I had the privilege and the honor to be at what they call Fourth Night, which is a nice little Thursday money ball that they do down at the Hendershot family's house. They gather a couple teams and they play some rally scoring MLP format pickleball. saw Clayton and Elsie play there. They did a great job playing together. It was really great to see a lot of these young guns again coming out and competing with these top players. You know, Elsie was 11, Braden was there. Several others who are, in their early teens and competing with these 25, 30-year-old players. It's really quite impressive.
Yeah, it's outstanding. You just see those kids. There's a really cool video that's getting a lot of traction online. I've seen it a number of times show up on the National Pickleball threads in social media where Andrew and you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, like the 60 shot rally.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Just a testament. It's Andrew
and somebody else, but man, what a point that was.
Yeah, if we had the capabilities, we'd post it in the link. Like, this is just a really fun point. But again, really good pickle, young guns coming along, playing phenomenal pickleball, and really taking it to some of these older players, older athletes. That's a nice flick. I mean, Clayton knew it was there before he hit it. Middle ball, off tempo, rolling.
Everything that you want.
So she wrote. Elsie to serve.
2-0, starting in the third game.
Great serve.
Make that 3-0.
That's easy money right there. That's nice. Dipping, topping. Oh, that's a wise bounce. Landon opting to let that thing be free. And with that, Larson are on the board. 1-3, Kenzie to serve. It's good defense.
Josh, I would bet good money that we don't see Clayton do very much in this matchup.
Yeah, I like those odds. 2-3, Landon. Oh, it catches edge. She did an ATP the other night as well.
She did.
She's got that shot in the bag. Yes, I think it was almost a winner for the end of the game.
I gotta say, it was a pretty looking shot by Landon.
Yeah, I mean, it was
like one heck of a.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one if I've ever seen it.
We might have to take a timeout on that one.
Yeah, that's rough.
Right on, he says. Landon says, right on the money.
Yeah, brutal. Brutal. You don't see that often, folks. That's that made me feel uncomfortable. Is that wide? We're about to find out.
I think that was it.
Okay.
It was in.
It's golden. So with that.
And man, Josh, I gotta say, what a shot by Clayton.
Yeah.
He hit that after he just drilled Landon in the nuggies.
He goes for it again.
To then rocket that ball right back at him at the next point. That's an interesting shot.
That's oh, nice spot. Kenzie inserting her wheel. Really good spot.
Clayton hits that ball. He's laughing to himself, and he asks Mackenzie, "Oh, was that out?" And Mackenzie just a slight eyebrow.
I don't know.
Yes, it probably was out.
Tough net cable there. Team Boyston getting the edge. Can we get a quick score check? I'm probably behind here. 9-3, Boydston. Make that 10-3, Boydston. Yeah,
Well, folks, we are excited to say that we have a special guest joining us tonight. Elsie's dad, Mr. Cade Hendershot, is here joining us. Cade, thanks so much for being here. And man, what a privilege it is we have to have someone like Elsie here playing in the Sundance League tonight. If you could just tell us, what has it been like to see Elsie grow in the sport and compete with some of these players that are almost twice her age?
It has been awesome. She's fearless. I think that's the biggest thing about her. and the way she's progressed. I mean, she's had so many opportunities. Utah is the mecca, dude, for like people who are willing to give and help and teach. One of the core pieces in her life has been Elise Jones, which she's given her time and mentorship, and she plays with Elise's daughter a lot, so that's helped a ton.
Let me ask you this: when did you see that spark igniting? Because I remember when she was a lot younger, and she obviously got a growth spurt. When did you see this spark really come to life?
Man, first time she played soccer.
Yeah,
honestly, as far as a spark goes, she's running into girls and getting cards, and she's
taking no prisoners.
Kind of a fighter.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yep.
Man, I remember Elsie tried to sell me a 4th edge guard on the first night of the Sundance League, and I have never been hustled like that in my entire life. And that's when I knew that we had a baller on our hands, someone that was committed. She wasn't afraid of anything. What are some of the drills that you put Elsie through back at home? Do you make her train pretty hard?
We do. We do a lot of things. We put bells on her ankles, keep her feet moving. We've got a belt that Elise gave us that keeps her low as well. She's got a brother that's 2 years older than her that works her hard too. They work together. We do about an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. So she's working hard.
That is pretty incredible. Well, you are doing a great job with her. I'm sure she gets it all from her mom, though. Isn't that right?
100%. 100%.
I think I even heard that her older brother lost in an arm wrestling match to Elsie's mom, too. Isn't that right?
Yeah, Creed, man. He's 15. He should be beating his mom by now, but he's still kind of puny. Poor guy.
Yeah, Creed, if you're watching this, you got to hit the gym, bro. Hey, Kate, thanks for joining us. Great to have you here.
We're working out the score here. During that conversation, I believe Landon took his next shot square in the ear off a driving volley. He's kind of, full credit to him, he's playing like a trooper, but to stand in front of that for a 3rd time, I think most people at that point kind of look at him. He's taking it like a boss, but he's getting beaten up.
Yeah, Josh, what does that do to maybe your confidence, maybe to the pace of the game if you're just getting hit over and over again?
It does one of two things. It either backs you up because you don't want to get hit a 3rd time, or you either say it wakes the beast, right? You're not going to let it happen again, and you're going to settle the score, so to speak, on the pickleball court with bombs.
Of course. It's just hard because sometimes you feel like the world is against you when all the balls are clipping the net and hitting you in the chest, or you get hit a couple times. So kudos to Landon.
Was it at that one sail long or not, or call it is good? (16-7). That's a good inside ding off of that angle. She'd been rolling at cross court consistently, but she went inside Landon's left foot. Really smart roll. 17-7. Landon to serve. Tim Larson looking to get back in this game. Kenzie all over that. She got the text. Great hands, great position. Yeah, no problem there, no problem at all.
Shout out to our fans in the chat who are joining us. Ooh, before that, look at Landon's ATP.
Landon with the backhand to a ATP roll for the winner. That thing didn't even get touched. Fantastic composure.
Now that's a good way to counter getting hit so many times, right?
That's the answer, right? That's your response. Hit shots like that. That's just fire. Good roll. Good finish.
So going back to it, let's give a shout out to our fans here in the chat. Cactus Explorer, you asked for it. We gave you what you wanted, giving you an update on where we are tonight. This is game 3 in the second matchup. and Ryder Boydston. Thank you for the feedback. If you continue to have more feedback for us, if you can't hear us because our mics are cheap $10 Amazon mics, hey, we appreciate the feedback. We will work to improve that. Keep letting us know what you think in the chat.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys chiming in and giving us a sense as to how it's coming across. We don't have an audio engineer yet. That's on the list. Oh, really interesting moment there when Clayton opted to almost, I don't want to say fake it, but he was going to cut it short, and he gets nothing but net.
It's so tough because you don't want to, go overkill on those shots because then you just shank them into the net, so you take some off it, but then you're not in your natural flow of the shot, and so then sometimes an unforced error happens.
Oh, Page with the oh, it's good speed, landed it. They did what they had to do, and it was fantastic, but unfortunately to no avail. Team Boydston, 19, 12. I think Sal's on killer serve. Clayton bringing nothing but heat, setting up game point on this one. LC to serve the win.
Match point Eve went fast there.
Yeah. And that'll do it. Killer third, really good action. Team Boydston prevailing over Team Larson. 21-12, phenomenal stuff. You can't fault that, folks. This is Sundance, week 3 of a 4-week preseason qualifier. I'm Josh Smith, Connor. We are so excited to be here with you guys.
We've got an exciting matchup coming now with Bryce Larson and Paige Miles for Team Larson, and Thatcher Schwendeman and Ella Boydston.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. These folks play together routinely, and they know what each other's going to do before they do it. The question is, can they pull it off no matter what they're looking to do?
And I got to tell you, short of, the top pros that are here in Utah, this is just about as good of mixed pickleball as you can get.
Absolutely. I mean, like we talked about before, it's a unique environment where you've got so many high-level players and frankly, pros as well. I mean, when you think about the stack up in, take for example, the PPA Tour, right? I think we might, it's debatable, I'm not going to start a debate here, but let's call it kind of the Premier Pickleball League today, right? The PPA Tour, generally speaking. With that, we've got, Etta, we've got Megan, we've got Callie, we've got Elise, we've got Tyler, we've got Spencer, we've got so many players that, and there's more too that compete on that tour, play really, really well, and it's like some of those folks are in the top 10 right there.
And man, it was really fun to have them that first season where we got to see some of those pros play.
Yeah, that was a riot, wasn't it? You participated in that one. I was able to observe and admire, and my goodness, that was such a riot to see that.
Yeah, that really was an exciting first season. I think it was great to be able to feel what it felt like to play with the pros. But at the same time, it was an interesting dynamic because, let's all face it, there was a big skill disparity between the top pros and many of the other players that were in the league, myself included. And so when you have, certain players being targeted or, some pros that have very good takeover ability, it's not the same kind of pickleball you see the pros play on the PPA.
No, for sure, and absolutely. And no matter what level you're at, when there's a big difference, a big gap in abilities, it's going to create that kind of those patterns that we saw. But hey, it was awesome action. It was really fun. It was great to see them getting involved.
We are off for Game 4 here in the second matchup of Week 3 in the Sundance League. We have Team Larson against Team Boydston. And a bit of an indicator of what we might see for the rest of this match.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, really good hands from Paige. I think she surprised everyone, including herself, being able to bring that one back in. But set up Thatcher's finish. Oh my goodness, they're swinging and they got their back up. What's that like when you swing, you miss, and your partner's right there to finish? Business.
It's kind of a rattling experience. You think the point is over, and all of a sudden the ball goes over the net, and you wonder how.
Nice pressure. Team Boyston getting the early edge. 2-1, Ella to serve.
Man, I think Paige has some great self-talk, because there are some times where she's just a wonderful Burt there by Thatcher coming over for the winner.
Yeah, great feet, clean feet.
I think what I was saying is I think Paige is one of the funnier players. If she misses a shot, you can see the self-talk to herself sometimes. It's such disgust with the shot she hits, knowing that she could have hit a better one. But she takes it all in stride and is an overall very positive player.
Yeah,
when
and she's a phenomenal player. So her standard is very different from like mine, for example.
Wow.
Rolling, bouncing, it just spun out.
How many times have you seen a winner like that?
Not many times at all. I mean, it bounced away and ended. Team Larson getting the edge there. 2-3. This has been happening quite a bit. Oh my goodness, she nearly got it. There was a paddle clash in the middle. Four, 3. Oh, just barely long though. I mean, it's a soft long, but it wasn't. It was really,
it was close.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Thatcher said out, but it was a lot, closer at least than I thought when I saw it.
Cutting backhand, sliding to pick that one up. Not quite able to get it done there. Advantage Larson. Bryce wanting that one back. Not quite able to get it done. And with that, Team Boyson take a 2-point lead at 6-4. Ella to serve. A little chatter right there. A little strategy. Let's see if we can see what the difference is. Driving third. Paige able to get the dink game going. Let's see how long it lasts. Not long at all. On a high dink. Thatch stepping in and doing what Thatcher does. Thatcher doing Thatcher things.
I remember when Thatcher used to brand himself as a right side player, and a great right side player he was, but he has done a fantastic job of adapting his game to be able to play the left side, and very dominantly, especially in the mixed game.
Yeah, case in point right there, hitting a cross court winner, dropping ball to Bryce, able to get the point again. 7-5, boys. That is so violent. Defense, my goodness. Ella with the wheels, not quite able to track it down. Point of the match so far.
It was about to be an incredible shot by Thatcher, but hats off to Paige, for getting it back.
That was a treat. Opting for the lob, not quite paying the dividends that were hoped for. 6-8, Bryce serving.
Score check, we have 6-8. Team Boydston is up.
Wisely letting that thing sail along. That's a bombing backhand 2 in the middle. A lot of control here in the dink moments. Few and far between, and Paige missing that one wide.
An excellent leave by Ella.
Yeah, Ella bringing it long, and with that, the call is 10-7. Just so much pressure, right? I mean, that's just pressure.
We are not dinking today, Josh. I'm wanting to see these dink rallies, and these teams are saying no.
Yeah, we are throwing down. Oh, Paige wanting that one back. Tough spot. So with that, 11-7.
I mean, still anyone's game, but
4-2 with us on the scorecard, perhaps.
Yep.
I apologize. That was my fault.
You manifested it.
Manifested it with my thinking. Okay, so like you said, there's a lot of fire, okay? There's not a ton of dinking. And even if it does go down to dink, it lasts an entire, 4 shots before either it's popped up or somebody just speeds it up anyways. And it's working for Team Boyson, 11-7. That's good. Wrist flick action.
Thatcher got Bryce on the angle there. He didn't hit a winner on that first one, but he got what he wanted, set himself up perfectly for a nice overhead slam.
Yeah, and each one more imposing than the last, right? Oh, Ella going for the down the line. Bryce reading it. Setting up a cross-court winner.
She smacked that ball good.
Yeah, check it. I think she broke it. 13-7. Good serve. Deep. Oh, Vatch coming in, to transition. Ella's third, a hair high.
Looking to poach the ball. Paige got over the top of that one and hit it at his feet. So those are tough ones to.
8-13. Oh my goodness gracious me! There was a shot in there that I can see in my mind. Was it the backhand reset? Semi reset? Bryce really gone for it on that one. 9-13. Oh, opening the tweener. Little tweener reset.
I like it, Bryce.
He can do it. I've seen him do it.
And he
many
makes
times.
them. Josh, we've let's see what's going on here.
14-9. Oh, Ella touching it. The question is, was out?
And Josh, have a look at this. Bryce and Paige are deciding to stack with Bryce on the right now.
Yeah, interesting choice.
I saw that on the last point and was confused at first. Ooh, excellent hands by Paige there.
Yeah, and you know what? I like it. They're looking at the score. They're saying, all right, they're 5 up. Let's try something. Good hands battle. Team Boyson getting the advantage on that one. Regaining control 15-11. That's just serve. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. And the stacks, little fake action on that one. Sailing long, wisely left by Ella. Really good backhand pressure shot from her. Making life hard.
Josh, do you ever wonder how many of these fast hands at the net are going out?
Yeah, and if you can't tell, but you can hit it back, I know what I'm going to shoot for. You don't know if it's going over or not, but you can return it.
Smack it.
Yeah, hit it, all right? Team Larson just serves 12-16.
And here they do it again. It seems like they are only stacking when they are serving. Ooh. Bryce with the heat.
He is coming in with cruel intentions. Like
cruel indeed.
I like it. 17-12. It's a winner. Really good ball. Plenty of top spin. That was a piece. That was nice.
It looks like Bryce knew. I think he just forgot to switch on that one.
That would make more sense.
I think Paige gave him the sign and Bryce maybe didn't see it.
That would make more sense.
It looks like we're getting a timeout here. So
I like the timeout.
I think it's a good move.
I like the timeout. I think it's wise. Yeah, I like it.
I think that, so, we're 18-12, Team Boydson is up. I think Team Larson knew that they needed to change something up, and so that's why they started stacking with Bryce on the right. Paige has a fantastic backhand, so maybe that's what they were looking for. They wanted to get her on the left side so she could get some cross dinks maybe. I don't know for sure yet if it's working because they're still, they've got a 6-point deficit.
I like that they're doing something. We've watched a number of teams trying to get paced out here, and there hasn't been any noticeable change. These guys are doing something, and it's different. And it's creating disruption, and I think it's as good a chance as any is getting sort of back in this event.
There's nothing to lose, right? If you're down by 6, you might as well change it up.
Right. 18-12. Back in business. Oh, that's a good-looking reset attempt. Just too much heat coming off the thatched paddle. 19-12. Ella able to step in, creating an option, but yeah, Not there.
Hey, I like it. When the lady steps in there, wants to poach a ball, you go for it.
Yeah.
It was a good shot. I think Bryce was just there and sent it the other way.
No, I completely agree. I like that. Thatch holding his own, standing his ground. The dude's a wall. 20-13. Larson with the advantage here because of the Boyston freeze. 14-20. Let's see if they can get back in this thing. All sails long. No score change because of the freeze. 20-14. Game point. Ella to serve. And Thatcher with a good step. But with the miss, Larson edging it in now. 15-20.
And Josh, this is match point. Not this point now, but Team Boydston's at 20. If they win it, they win the match. But if it goes the other way, they tie up again and they leave it up to points.
Did that touch anybody?
I think it was just wide. I don't think it nicked Thatcher's elbow. We got another match point.
But again, no knocks on the scorecards. You know, how many lives do they have is the question. They had another one.
They survived. They're staying alive.
16-20, 4 points. Eking it. Oh, lucky to survive that high third. Oh, Bryce knew he had that.
Get out of here.
Big dominant step, finishing business.
Get out of here.
20. This is legit.
That was a big momentum change, too. I think they might have something going now.
This is huge. This is huge. Just wide.
Oh.
18-20. It's within reach.
Josh, are we going to see another tie at 2-2?
Let's do it. Oh!
He had it.
He
had it.
He knew he had it. Okay, this is probably last stop on the bus right now for Team Boyston. They really, really need to score to tie this thing off. And that will do it. They held their own. Team Boyston overcoming Team Larson 21-18. I gotta tell you, they didn't want to start out again.
Wow, what an incredible finish.
What a game.
What a game. You know, the Team Larson was coming back there. We had a nice dink rally to finish that point. Paige and Thatcher going back. Again, I think that may have been what Team Larson was wanting for Paige to get into a backhand dink with Thatcher. But Thatcher just hitting some tops when things cross and then covering middle for the finish.
Oh, I'm exhausted. I loved it.
Great to see the two teams come together too after that. They're laughing and they're
all friends. They're actually friends. Well, it's not the expression. They are good friends. They have been for a very long time. They work out together. They train together. They're on the UR team together. Yeah, they're happy for each other's successes, and that's really good to see.
And you know, Josh, without going into too much detail, I just want to say for Thatcher Schwendeben, with everything going on in his world right now, to come out and play like he did in these two matches, to finish that last point, I mean, that is mental toughness like I have never seen.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's always been a stud, and now everyone gets to see it. It's quality pickleball. Yeah, really, really good action.
Well, folks, we are at the end of the second game on Court 1. We still have a few other matches going on Court 14 and Court 5. We'll see if we can move them over to Court 1. But just so you know what we're working with, we are waiting to see who the top 4 teams of the 8 still playing, who the top 4 are tonight. We will play 2 more matchups, I guess, for those 4 teams. And the winners of those matchups, those will be our winners tonight, the top 2, and they will secure their spot for the regular season, the main season of the Sundance League.
Getting their Willy Wonka gold ticket and securing their spot in this event. Exciting spot. Did you say 20 grand up for grabs here?
20 grand.
$20,000 the purse. It's a really, really nice purse. This is a lot of great sponsors that have come together to make this thing happen.
And Josh, if you have the list handy, do you know who's currently in the top 4 of tonight? Because it's not a set list yet. We've still got to wait to see for these other matches to finish. So we have 2 other matches going on.
Yeah.
Once those finish, we'll get the final points in, and then we will see what the final stack ranking looks like.
Yeah, it hasn't all been populated yet, but it looks like Team Boydson, Larson, Lee, and Tolley is what it looks like.
Team Adamson, Team Jacobson in the hunt. Team Burnt, Team Lightfoot.
Lightfoot bringing up the tail.
So it'll be interesting. We've seen some good pickleball tonight. We've got one more entire matchup left for us,
which I'm thrilled about. I mean, we're at 9:25 p.m. right here on a Monday night. Happy Columbus Day.
Absolutely. Happy Indigenous People Day.
Did you get your day off?
I did.
Nice.
I had the day off today.
Nice. Me too.
Almost played some pickleball, but decided I want to save my pickleball fix for tonight.
Yeah.
Josh, we're going to go ahead and see if we can move one of these other matchups to Court 1. Looks like one matchup has finished, so there's one remaining. It might be the end of that match, so probably won't end up moving into Court 1.
Yeah,
but
if it's at the tail end, perhaps no. But we're still going to get another matchup, correct?
Absolutely.
And we're going to bring it to you folks live. All the content, all of the scores, all of the action. This is Sundance, Season 3 of the 4-week Preseason Qualifiers. We are at Club Pickleball USA, and we are super excited to be with you guys tonight. Appreciate your feedback too on the audio and some of those things. Apologies in advance for the score. I know it's a little tough, but when that kind of action is breaking out in front of you, it is hard not to get distracted and count scores. But we are going to keep going. We're going to keep bringing it to you, and we're just thrilled that you're with us. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Open Ed, personalized education. Great company supporting local Utah pickleball, and Marriott, great family resorts, hotels. I say Marriott's exclusively by choice, right? In my personal work, in my work. But let me tell you guys, they've been really great partnering with Sundance organizers here, and we're really excited. So let's support those companies that support local Utah pickleball. Quick update, folks. We have got a nice little slide out action. We have got just a brief pause here in the action while the teams, athletes get themselves organised and ready for the next matchup that we're going to be bringing to you here live, score by score, with all the action. Really excited to finish off this night. We'll find out for you who it is. Scores are being tallied, games are being wrapped up here. As we mentioned earlier, these athletes are competing to qualify for the Sundance League and a chance to win the coveted $20 purse, $20,000 purse. Really, really exciting. Any team that wins on any of the preseason qualifiers, we've got 4 weeks of it, will absolutely get their ticket to the season. So we're excited to see who's going to make it tonight. And as we said before, we'd be remiss not to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Open Education, op-ed, personalised education, Marriott Hotels. Let's support those companies that support local Utah pickleball.
Josh, I got some exciting news for you.
Tell me.
Our final 4 teams tonight have been decided.
Okay.
On court 1, we are going to see...
Looks like Team Tolley.
I thought we were going to see Adamson and Larson. I see Team Tolley warming up
with
and
Team Boydston.
it looks like Team Boydston might be here. So that would make sense. We haven't seen Team Tolley yet on court 1.
No, we haven't called them since last week.
You did see them week 2.
Yep,
Great, that's right. So we'll see them tonight. You can't let Team Adamson and Boydston and Larson. You can't let them hog the spotlight.
That's right.
You gotta share the love. So anyway, those are the top 4 teams from tonight's showing. Team Larson, Team Boydston, Team Adamson, and Team Tolley. These 4 teams will play one more matchup, and the winners of those 2 matchups will secure their spot in the main season of the Sundance League, compete for a chance at $20,000. And when I say that, Josh, first place I think wins $16,000. Second place wins $3,000. And third place gets a prize, a chunk of money as well. So
very, very nice.
Unfortunately, they don't get to take all $20K home.
that'd be a nice pop. I mean, already the purse and the spread, very exciting, very generous of our sponsors to get involved. And again, if you have an organisation that you'd like to help support local Utah pickleball, certainly get your shout outs on there. We'd be thrilled to chat with you. Out the shoot. Nice third. Trying to get the scores updated here for you guys.
All right, folks, we got it all figured out. Team Tully facing Team Boydson here on court 1.
1-1.
Just so you know, because it is currently 9:43 Utah time, and unfortunately some teams have gone home. Wow, Elsie!
That's a roll, yeah, that's a roll.
Look at that angle.
I had nightmares about that bad boy.
So because a couple teams have unfortunately been eliminated from tonight, that means we just have 4 teams playing, which means we now have more courts to play the rest of our matches. So we are hosting the women's matchup on court 1. The men of this team are currently playing on court 5. So we will update those scores when we have a moment. But for now, we'll catch the ladies here in action. 2-2.
Yeah, melee. Just clapping that one high. Ella seeing the option and taking care of business.
She knew it was coming middle. She moved there to cover it. Fortunately, too good by Ella.
Yeah.
3-2.
That's a nice return. That's flat. Sails long. It's a good look. Melee and Erica able to hold down. Settling things up. 3s apiece. Melee to serve.
So we haven't introduced Team Tully tonight. So on Team Tully we have Melee and her partner Erica playing for the women right now. And Erica is also the wife of Gerald, or I should say Gerald is the husband of Erica.
That's right.
And you know, props to them for being able to play together as a couple. You know, I've got a wife, Jess, who is a great pickleball player. We have a great time playing together. Josh, you play with Josie every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely, but not in a tournament.
No, yeah, it's a different beast.
Yeah,
you know,
it
to
really
play
is.
with your significant other in a competitive environment. Props to them though for being a power couple in the pickleball scene.
Absolutely. There were 2 net clips in that exchange. Both of them got back under control. Really good hands, good defense.
I like that speed up by
Yeah.
Ella, but
Yeah.
but Melee was there for that. She didn't get the best counter that she wanted, but the ball went over the net, so it was good enough.
Yeah.
I think Erica thought that one might have been wide, so she thought about it a bit too much and then mishit the ball. So folks, what you can see right there is the advantage of hitting a strong serve. When you hit a good serve, it keeps your opponent back on the baseline, which will either allow you to have an easy third and an easy path to the net, or it allows you to put pressure on your opponent and keep them at the baseline, so now you can quickly move to the net and take the power position.
Yeah, Elsie making the most of that exchange. Set it up with the deep. Serve return, just like you said. Scooching in, taking care of business. Yeah, that's a good ball. That's a tough flat drive. Team Boyson with some good momentum here. 7-5.
There it was again. Ella hitting a good
8-5.
serve. She got a short ball that she could attack. Wow, Ella going full throttle here right
full
now.
throttle. A couple of balls might have been out, but we're moving on. 9-5. Oh, just tough net action. Unfortunate. What do you do? 10-5 and rolling. Good return. Eric with a lot of spin on that one, making it tricky for Ella. Team Tully, 6-10. Side out. Little chatter strategy here. What do you think's being said right there?
I think they were happy to get a break.
Yeah, and because there's a lot of momentum.
Absolutely.
And I think it's in their advantage if they can slow these 2 opponents down. There it is. There's the drop shot. I think that's the plan. I think that's the intent, is to slow them down and see if they can't get some control out of the ding. But with that, side change, Team Boydson with a commanding lead, 11-6. And Team Tolley looking to regain some momentum here.
Yeah, I really think on this changeover, a lot of teams don't do this. You know, you kind of switch sides, tap paddles, and resume play right away. If there's a changeover and you're down and the other team is rolling with momentum, take your time.
Yeah.
You know, take your time,
Yeah.
talk strategy,
Yeah.
catch your breath, but
Yeah.
do what you need to do to refocus, to slow them down a bit. But the last thing you want to do is just jump back into a game that you're getting beaten on, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Take your moment, have a chat, regroup. If nothing else, perhaps you have a chance to kind of throw your opponent off of their groove. 11-6. Oh, that one sails long.
Not-
Just when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, that's not what you want coming out of the side out, but... Oh, we don't want that either.
Big serves, 13-6.
Erica and Melee shaking their heads a bit, knowing that that's not how they would have preferred to start this second half of the match.
Optimistic?
Optimistic would be a word. I agree.
Right. So, you know, sometimes when you're committed to it, and it's dropped, you're committed.
That's exactly it.
And I think that's what we just saw. We've all done a nice flat drive, not quite able to catch the cable.
Sometimes you know the shot you're going to hit before the ball is coming to
That's
you,
right.
and when it's not where you want it, you just got to...
Yeah, it's like, what else are you going to do? It's a good serve. Good shots, good overheads. Melee had to bring some heat.
We've got a half pirouette by Elsie there.
A half?
Just a halfie.
That's good.
Join us every week for vocab lessons from Josh the Aussie.
That was a nice response to Ella's speed up.
That was.
Melee was ready. Like we said earlier, she got the text.
She got the text.
Okay, Ella opting to slow it down. Good handles, good control. Coming out advantage, 16-8. Let's really watch to see what their third looks like. Is it a ripping bomb? Let's see. Yes, it's a drive. To no avail, but here's the thing. I think we're seeing the pattern to their success so far. They're just bringing heat.
Especially, go ahead.
And most of those shots are winners.
I think you're exactly right, especially Ella. She's driving a lot of her thirds. She's putting on Melee, who's coming to the net after a service return.
There's a duck.
Was it in?
I think it's too tough to call out, let me put it that way. And they've paid the advantage. I think that's great shot sportsmanship there when there's a question like that. Same thing, returning the favour, great shot. So with that, Boydston to 16-10, is that what we got?
It's the submissive nod of the head when you look at a ball and you really wish it was out, but that ball was in. Just kind of shake your head and tip your hat to the other team.
Oh, Ella lets that one sail. 17-11.
Those rolling thirds really put pressure.
That's a nice backhand push that Erica's got. It's low, it's flat, there's a lot of control on it.
I like that. It's a little unconventional, and it makes it hard to read, so she uses that well to her advantage.
And she's consistent with it too. I've seen her do it time and time again. Nice looking roll there, creating a really tough reset. And with that, 18-12. Oh, that's a good middle winner. I really like that. I like the energy too coming off of her. She's in the moment, she's feeling it, a lot of pressure, a lot of success. 19-12, game point Eve. Just wide. And with that game point, Erica wishing that one back, but not happening. 20-12.
And Josh, you're spot on. They're bringing the pressure.
And that'll do it. Great game. Team Boydston taking out Team Tolley in a thriller. 21-12. Really good action. Really intense pickleball. What did you like there, Con? What did you like to see?
You know, I don't know if Team Boydston did this intentionally, if they talked about it beforehand, but I think, Josh, you were right. They came out swinging. They came out putting the pressure on Melee and Erica. They were attacking a lot of balls, and it just kind of caught them off guard. Maybe they weren't ready for it. We didn't see a lot of dink rallies, and so just really good pressure by Team Boydston.
Yeah, I mean, if it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Absolutely.
They're bringing that kind of pressure. They're bringing that kind of heat. They're able to get their opponent defensive consistently, and then you're just teeing off. It makes it difficult to overcome that kind of pressure.
Josh, let's go take a peek over at the men's score playing on court 5. We'll see if we can move them to court 1. If not, at the very least, we'll get you a score on the board so you can know what's going on.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back.
We are live and bringing you back into the action. We've got the final matchup for Team Tolley versus Team Boydston. We just caught court number 5. There was just a great performance, and Team Tolley able to get the dub over Team Boydston. I think it was 23-21.
It was 26-24.
Oh my goodness!
Can you believe that?
Yeah, that was there was net calls and flat shots. It was messy and it was awesome. That was really fun to watch. I wish we could have brought it to you, but I've got a feeling we're going to get that action again, that same matchup, because that was a really good one. So we've got the last event of the evening. So we've got Elsie and Clayton taking on, well, we'll get to the opponents here in a moment, but this will be Team Tolley taking on Team Boydston in the mixed event. This is Sundance here at Club Pickleball USA in Orem. This is week 3 of the 4-week preseason qualifiers. Each team that wins confirms their spot in the matchup, competing for the purse. $20,000 total, divvied up amongst the teams, but the top of the podium's taking away 16 grand. That's not a bad pocket.
Getting into the later part of the evening, folks. It's 10 p.m. Yeah, this will be our last. Well, this will be the last match of this matchup. If the other games on the other side go a little longer, we'll try and move them to court 1 so we can give you all that action.
This has just been a really fun night. There's been some upsets. There's been some madness. There's been a lot of really high-level pickleball.
It's been some really good points, a lot of comebacks. It's a shame we couldn't get that last one on the live feed, because 26-24 and Team Tolley, who was down, they came back and they won it. I think Boydston had them. It was 20-17 at one point. So
20-17. That freeze really, I hazard a guess that they lost points but because they're frozen, they can't win. All right.
Freeze or no freeze, we are tied at 1 apiece in this last matchup. So
Elsie
on to
out.
the mixed.
Elsie out the gate. And now we're at Team Boydston rattling off a couple of quick ones with good pressure. Elsie to serve. 2-0. That's a nice step. It's a really nice step.
Again,
1-2.
as Josh, as married men who our wives play pickleball, we gotta tip our hats to Gerald and Erica.
Yeah, husband and wife right now getting it done at a very
husband
very
and
high
wife
level.
duo, pretty impressive.
Absolutely. And Erica's got a consistent backhand punch. It is. I mean, she missed that one, but she can go back to that time and time again. No, she didn't miss that one.
I think
that one she got, and that's my point. Thank
Right.
you for illustrating my point.
You never know.
Team Tolley, 3-2.
Wow, that is a wicked drive by Gerald.
And the dinking battles here is going to ensue, and I love it.
Gerald,
reaching.
He's reaching. It's a good thought. That ball very well could have been attackable because Elsie was hitting it with such an angle, and it was a high bounce. But she just hit it with too much spin. She had too much, rolling topspin on that.
Nice handles. Gerald able to keep them back. Side out. Point Tolley. 4-3. Erica to serve. Quick hold up.
Josh, one thing that's tricky in pickleball is when your partner is a little further ahead of you, or further up the court than you are, and they're taking the balls. You never know. Should I come forward? Right. Should I wait?
Yes, you get pinned, don't you?
And then the next ball comes to you, and you're at the baseline, and your partner's like, "What the heck are you doing back there?"
Yeah, exactly.
So you just got to find the right window when you can move forward. if there's a chance to get to the line, then you got to take it.
Yeah, it's a moment. It's a brief moment when you're seeing that exchange between your partner and the opponent. There's a moment where you can, that's so filthy.
Wow.
That was gross. Dare I say disgusting.
Disgusting.
I love that. Really, really good action. But yeah, to your point, Con, there's a moment where you can take that hop, if you will, and get away with it. And with that, Boyson at a 6-4 lead. Elsie to serve. Oh, the Ernie feed. Oh, that's nice. That's so clean. That is nice. Like I said, her backhand block is so solid.
Gerald had a great attack. I mean, that was kind of a wild point. Clayton came over for the poach, missed it. Elsie was still there. Then he comes back for the Ernie.
Nice little strategy piece there, playing straight, keeping it out of Clayton's reach, and Team Tolley settling the score at 6s apiece. And then they get the advantage with a nice sneaky off-tempo serve from Erica. 7-6 Tolley.
2 uncharacteristic misses by Elsie. You won't see too many of those.
Great serve return. Oh, that's a good looking roll. That's a good roll for her. We've seen her do it over and over again. She's got that in her wheelhouse. It's a consistent shot, just an unfortunate miss. 8-7. Oh, he's just driven. And she opts to let it in, and it's very in. That's a good ball.
It's a great ball. I mean, he's hitting up on that ball from mid-court. Unless he gets a lot of spin, that ball's going out.
Yeah.
But he did get a lot of spin.
That's exactly right, he did.
So that was a very similar shot. I think Gerald thought it was going out, and so he kind of like motioned for Erica to not hit it, but it was dropping, and so then Erica last minute tried to hit it. And
yeah, for sure. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pulling out the weak side down the line. That'll. I mean, if nothing else, that'll keep those feet a little bit more honest.
Josh, I think that is one of the most important shots to hit in mixed because if you never challenge the guy down the line, you're just encouraging them to poach middle and poach middle. So even if you miss down the line, you're telling the guy, hey, I'll go there.
Yeah, give him the look, show him. There's that backhand. There's that roll. Just really good pattern. All of it from start to finish. So it was drive, backhand, reset, cross-court roll, pops up, Clayton steps with a big finish. That point just developed perfectly for Team Boyson. But yeah, to your point earlier, Connor, like you said, even if you miss it, just go there to show them you've got that shot in your wheelhouse. Make them think about it, perhaps.
100%. Otherwise, they know they'll just bait you.
In the words of Lionel Richie, all night long.
I love it. In fact, Josh, I think we prefer if you could sing it for us.
Yeah, that ain't happening. and you're welcome, viewers. You're welcome.
Throw it in the chat, fans, if you want to see Josh sing that song.
There'll need to be at least 40 yeses. I think we're safe.
Get a score check for you in just a moment.
That's a good bounce. And get your score check here. It's close to 13-9. Close to. Got a quick timeout.
I think that's a good move. I think better earlier.
Yeah.
It's better to take it after a 3-point run than a 6-point run.
Yeah, before this thing unravels. We'll get your score check here. I think it's 13-9. 13-9. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah. And like you said, a wise timeout, the right timeout. And with that, a little strategy discussion perhaps.
Yeah, what do you think Gerald and Erica are talking about over there, Josh?
I think right now they're talking about shot selection because there's been moments, I think, where they might have been able to diffuse, but they've just brought equal pressure in a block or Gerald's attack. I think there's an opportunity to slow this thing down and really see if they can get it down to Elsie and Erica cross-court battles. Let's see how they go. Okay, all right. That's just a good third. Clayton getting a high ball off of that and able to really attack with his fifth.
Clayton's got to have probably the second best backhand flick.
Yeah.
Second only to mine, of course.
That's right. But we know the plan, right? They're blasting the ball at Erica and looking for that high fifth, that high floating fifth. Nice serve return there. Team Tolley getting one back, 10-14. Erica to serve.
When you're up 14-9, it doesn't hurt that bad. When you're missing a third, but
yeah.
Don't want to put too many of those together. Otherwise, you let your opponent, you give them a chance to get back into it. Josh, now, you got to remember, a couple matches ago, we saw Elsie go for that shot. Her and Ella were playing against Paige and McKenzie. She went for it twice in a row and she missed it. So she must have gone back and pumped herself up or something, because she's now hit that same shot 3 times in a row.
She's locked in. She's really locked in. She learned from that previous engagement and now she's making it count. I mean, that one looked effortless. 11-15. Tolley to serve. Tough high third. I don't think he intended it to be that high. Yeah. Clayton says thank you.
Yep.
Gerald says you're welcome. And with that,
begrudgingly,
yeah.
Albeit.
16. 11. Returning the favour. Team Tolley getting it back. Side out. 12-16. Erica to serve.
Josh, I sense a bit of frustration on Team Tolley's side. It will be interesting to see how. See, Clayton going down the line there on Gerald. I think that's a good call, because Gerald is now he's creeping middle. He's wanting to take more middle balls. Wow, a nasty reset by Clayton.
Reset. Oh, he gets it.
Clayton
with the wheels.
Clayton's laughing at himself. He had a great reset, had some good dinks, and then lobbed it, unfortunately, right to Gerald's forehead.
And it drops in. Tough one. Really tough one. So with that, Team Tolley, I believe 14-17, we're about to find out.
See, Josh, those are the points that, you give a chance for the team to come back. It was a 4.5-point lead for Team Boydson, and they're shortening the gap here.
Nice rip. He's ready. Elsie sped it up right at him, and he was able to go back hard and fast. That's a good ball.
I think Elsie was trying to leave that ball, and rightly so, because I think it probably would have gone out, but, Gerald put that right in the chicken wing spot. It's tough to get out of the way for those.
Good pressure. Clayton hitting big bombs from the kitchen line off of those. Tolley's able to get it back a few times, but Clayton ultimately coming out victorious. Well, that's a tough serve return. Really, really good serve. Sneaky serve at this point in the game. 19-15. Game point Eve. Clayton to nope. Yeah, game point Eve. Clayton to serve. Wow, there's that backhand. Nice pressure. Good defense.
There it is again, down the line.
Down
the lady
line.
to the gentleman.
20-15. Game point. Can they get it back onto their serve? And he lets it sail wisely. So with that side out, Tolley. I mean, if they're going to move, it's got to be now.
Yeah,
16,
absolutely.
20.
Absolutely. It's a great hold.
Boysons are frozen, so they're not going to score if they win this exchange. Oh, and they do.
Clayton going for a little too much on that one. See, I really think you just have to, in moments like these, you got to hunker down and play disciplined pickleball.
Yeah.
Because going for risky shots like that, yeah, maybe you get it, but if not, you let your opponent back in.
Oh, and a tough ball off the net. Team Tolley, 18-20.
Josh, this is interesting. It looks like the other match has ended too, so we'll see what happened.
Things are heating up. Oh, there was an exchange there where Gerald ran clear across Erica's forehand. Unfortunate, because with that, they lose the serve and give Team Boyson the opportunity here. Okay.
Unfortunate collision, Josh. So Team Boydston did win over on court 5, so they do go up 2-1. So this is match point right here.
Same sort of exchange that we saw before, right? To your point, it's that you got to just hit a little reset, get it back in action. But no, goes for it, and now we're looking at 19-20. The call is long. The call is long.
Some dispute on whether the call was in or out.
So with that, Tolley at 20s apiece. That one's long. The call is out.
Clayton lets them know.
Lets them know.
Maybe a little of the previous point lingering over.
21.
Match point.
20. Yeah, match point. Big match point. Net clip. Oh, wow. I don't know if that one that Gerald blocked was out or not, but my goodness, that was reactive.
That was a reach for sure.
So Team Tolley ties it up, side out, 21s apiece. This thing is on. Oh, tough. Oh, net clip. Tags. 22-21. Clayton with a show of class says great overhead. He copped the ball square, flat in the shoulder, and he says great overhead. And he meant it. That's class. He's a tough dude. 22-21. Gerald not quite able to get that one done. So with that, Team Boydston becomes 22-22.
22-22.
Oh, and that one's wide. Big bold call, 23-22. Team Boydston with the opportunity to finish it right here, right now. Oh, change up on the serve.
Oh.
And that's a little anticlimactic finish.
A bit
there.
anticlimactic,
Good
yes.
game nonetheless. A lot of killer points. So Team Boydston coming out victorious over Team Tolley 24-22. Multiple lead changes. We're at the end of regulation. That thing's overtime. What a battle.
What a battle, yeah, and it was a little tense there at the end. You know, there was a line call that was hard. It was hard to see. Could have gone one way or another. Then Clayton got hit on an overhead. Granted, he kind of set himself up there for the lob. Team Tolley had a chance. They had a game point. They had a number of chances. So we were expecting maybe a little more to close out that game. But exciting or not, Team Boydston will take it. And even though we only have 3 games there on the scoreboard for you, Team Boydston does take this matchup. They win it 3-1.
3-1. So we are going to find out here, with that being the last event of the evening, we're going to find out which team comes out victorious and qualifies for the coveted golden ticket. And if we find that out soon enough, we'll let you guys know. We're going to update the score here because what we didn't broadcast was the other game in this same matchup. We'll get you a score here in a minute. It sounds like 12. So 21-12, Team Boydston taking the edge. So that's how it looks, folks. That's all she wrote right there. Great game, great battles, some really good matchups there. So 21-12, 26-24 Team Tolly, 24-22 Boydson, and then 21-12 Boydson. Really good action, really good play. Awesome effort from all the athletes here tonight, and it was a thrill to see this and call these games. This is Sundance, Club Pickleball USA here in Orem. This is week 3 of the 4-week preseason qualifiers. Each team that wins for this evening gets themselves a gold ticket to compete for that $16,000 prize one of a $20,000 purse, folks. So we've got some really great sponsors that have gotten involved and helped those athletes here in local pickleball. Quick shout out to Op-Ed, Open Education, Personalised Education, Marriott, supporting the athletes and providing really good accommodation while they're away from their homes. Really, really excited to be here. I'm Josh Smith.
I'm Connor Bernal. Josh, before we go, just got to update you on the other side of the bracket.
If there was a drum roll, we're going to get a sound machine because I need to insert a drum roll right here.
Right? So we had Team Larson taking on Team Adamson in the other side of the winner's bracket tonight, fighting for that other spot. And Team Larson lost the first one. Paige and Kenzie lost the women's matchup against Kelly and Jackie.
Okay.
They won.
Tough event.
I mean, that's a great matchup.
Yeah.
Kelly and Jackie pull it out. 21-17 was the score. Then the men go next. Bryce and Landon against Josh and Brennan. And Bryce and Landon pull it out. I think it was 21-14.
Okay.
The next mixed matchup was Brennan and Jackie against Landon and Kenzie.
Okay.
Landon and Kenzie came out victorious.
Wow.
And for the drum roll, fourth game, it's 2-1. Team Larson is up. Team Larson takes it.
Okay. 3-1.
Yes, 3-1. Bryce and Paige beat the other duo from Team Adamson, Josh and Jackie.
Yeah, very nice.
So 3-1 on both sides.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting down to the wire. We've got one more week to go of these preseason opportunities. Those teams that have made it get a rest, and for those that have not, this final week fourth and final week of this preseason qualifying event is where all the marbles, right? That's where it's all out. You got to just play because that's kind of the point of no return, right? If they don't make it in week 4, that's the season for them. So
yeah, you're spot on.
Yeah.
So we've secured 2 additional spots for Team Boydston and Team Larson.
Did we just get an announcement?
They're announcing it live over there. Team Boydston, Team Larson have secured their spot. So, Josh, we got one more week.
So just to confirm, the spots confirmed is Team Boydston.
Yes.
And Team Larson.
That's from tonight, correct?
Tonight, very good. We look forward to seeing them in the Sundance regular season.
Yep, they joined the ranks of Team Homer, Team Thorne, Team Hall, and Team Smith.
Yeah.
The previous 4. So that brings us to a total of 6 teams who are locked in. 2 more teams next week will fight for the final. I guess there's 6 more teams next week will fight for the final 2 spots and a chance at $20,000. So it'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. We're going to be with you folks, calling all the action. We're going to make sure we bring out. Really excited to be with you tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Josh Smith.
Connor Bernal.
And we are wrapping up.
Have a good night, everyone. Take care.